individual cards.
Wow.
This is all from Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Wow, this is amazing.
Can you read one?
Okay, dear soldier, thank you so much for what you do. Every time we sing the national anthem at football games or basketball games, I thank God for you. I appreciate the sacrifices you make so that I can have the freedoms I do, the sacrifices you make so that I can even sing our national anthem. Please know you are in our hearts and prayers. Anna. This is very, very thoughtful, and it means a lot to all the soldiers here. I think I'm going to have a lot of reading to do.
As you just heard, that was Captain Gina Selby of the 432nd Civil Affairs Battalion reading a card from home. It is so important for the soldiers to hear from us, and now the folks at home are hearing from them too. Thanks to John Maino of WIXX FM. John is spending time with the unit in Afghanistan, and guess what? He joins us live this morning on the phone. Happy Thanksgiving, John.
Well, thank you very much, Rachel. Happy Thanksgiving to you. How you doing?
We're doing great back here. What is it like being over there? We're loving the video that you sent so far. Tell us about your overall experience so far.
Well, it's been absolutely fantastic. It really has. I don't know if you hear it's prayer time over here. You can hear it in the background. But it's been fantastic. The troops over here are absolutely amazing, and I'm not just saying that. They've been absolutely fantastic. I'm standing here with John Kramer of Green Bay. John, you're about 8,000 miles away from home. It's Thanksgiving. How is that? How do the troops handle that?
Well, in some respects, John, it's just another day, but it's a day when our family and friends back home are a little more in the front of our mind and thinking about their support and all the support from the people back in Green Bay.
It's pretty cool, though, how you guys stick together, like throwing the football around today, playing flag football. The officers are serving the meals tonight. They're switching gears. I think that's kind of cool. We're going to watch the Packer game later. It's kind of neat. You do what you can to almost make it like home, don't you?
We do our best here. It's nice to see the officers actually do something finally. And, of course, we got the Packer game tonight. That's going to be great. It'll be fun to watch that.
Rachel, if you have any officers that are listening, that was John Kramer, Kramer.
Well, I
get him in trouble.
Hopefully we do this morning. It's a big day back here, getting ready, like you said, for the big football game. John, talk about the danger over there. Are you in a dangerous situation?
No. I mean, obviously it's Afghanistan, and it's a war zone. But, I went out with the troops a few times, and they go in their armored, personnel carriers and things like that. And sure, there's danger, but, they don't really think of it that way. They are very well equipped, and things do happen. But, when you're riding along, you don't really think of it. I'm going to pass that one on to John. John, when we were driving along in the convoys on those missions, you don't really think of that part. Everybody's prepared, everybody's attuned to it, but you don't really think about the danger, do you?
No, you kind of keep it on your mind. You're obviously situationally aware at all times. And, you just got to be ready for that fight when it comes. And if you think about it too much, it'll get to you, so you just got to do your thing.
And how do the Afghan people...
Don't you think, Rachel?
How do the Afghan people treat them, John, and how have they treated you?
You know what? The Afghan people, and I even told somebody this, I've never met a group of people quicker with a smile. Absolutely quicker with a smile. I've met a bunch of them, and a couple of the little kids just will break your heart, Rachel. I'm going to send back some video where one of the little boys today, he works in a little bazaar here. Tremendously tough negotiator. Tremendously tough. But I saw him today with a notebook. He was trying to learn American ABCs. And I actually sat with him and went over some things with him. And every time I've seen him today, I'd point to something like a button. He'd be B, button. He's a most gorgeous little boy in the world, and he's on his own and with some help of some people trying to learn his ABCs.
Well, you can't leave then until
John,
he's got all 26 letters down.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny part is I was trying to draw pictures of the different things, and he was giving me a real quizzical look when I was trying to draw a horse for the letter H and things like that. It wasn't good.
Well, you work with that. Hey, before we go for this segment, John, you mentioned a little bit about the flag football. What do the guys do over there, the men and women with the 432nd, to pass the time?
To pass the time, to be honest with you, it really is. It's a small unit here that are together, so they really do a lot of things together. I mean, whether it's video games or darts, oh my goodness, soccer, field hockey. They've got kind of a rink set up here, and they take it real serious. What they do recreational-wise, they take serious. It's funny. It's very, very competitive. I heard like a little bit of a discussion, almost like an argument over who gets the hockey rink. Again, it's floor hockey, but they really go at it. Guys are scarred up. So what they do full bore no matter what it is.
Hey, John, thanks for the call this morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you and to all the folks you're chatting with this morning. And we'll check back with you next hour. Let's talk about the work that they're doing there, too. I know we talked about their recreational activities, but they're doing some important work. We'll talk about that and hear more from the soldiers over there. John Maino in Afghanistan. He'll have reports for us all morning long. And he will be putting together a series of reports when he returns, too, about the 432nd for Fox 11 and WIXX Radio. We want to thank John, WIXX, and the men and women of the 432nd for making these reports available.